We didn't today. Our pass rush didn't get home, and we had to get home to help those guys out, get it done. Didn't score down in the red zone for the first time this year, and it was a little disappointing. But we'll bounce back next week.
Any updates on Jamel's knee?
No.
You come out in the second half, you got 3rd and 10.
And busted coverage. Yeah, just totally busted coverage. Lack of communication. They didn't give the call to each other, and that's what young guys do.
But you talk about not making stops on defense. There were just a ton of chunk plays against you guys too. I mean,
yeah, that's the pass rush. I mean, you can't sit back there and hold the ball, and we got to get home. We got to get home better when we're rushing 4, and and do a better job of covering 7 routes.
LT Rose TV Sports. Was there anything they did differently this year that didn't allow you guys to get into the offensive rhythm?
Defensively? No, I don't think so. It's the same defense, and good players made plays. We didn't make enough of them.
Bruce, you've admired Matt Stafford for years, right? And he was at Detroit. Now you put him on this team with all the how much more dangerous is he with this group?
Well, like you said, you push it down the field so easily. You're we're up in his face. One time he finds a guy wide open down the field and gets it to him. A lot of guys can't, they see him, but they can't get it to him. He gets it to him. So, yeah, he's a special player.
First 3rd downs, I think they converted 10 or 11, the most you've allowed against any team since you've been here. Is that communication, or what is that that lets them continue so many drives?
Both. It's a lack of communication and a lack of making plays. Like I said, the front 4 didn't get there. We got 1 sack on a bootleg late, but we got to do a better job with the front 4 getting home.
What did they do specifically to corral the pass rush, the Rams on offense? What did they do specifically?
They just blocked us. They blocked us, and Joe came through clean a couple of times. Got the ball out. The times that we did beat them, they were quick screens or some other thing that the ball came out quick, so we didn't get the sack.
Because we don't know what Dean's situation is, but you're starting to get down a couple of corners. Is this something Jason would have to look at to try to bring somebody in?
Well, we brought a couple of guys in the last couple of weeks that have experience and long and tall corners that might, we'll make that decision on the plane on the ride home.
Does the events that happened today with Dean, potentially being out, intensify your need to get some corners?
No, like I said, we just brought 2 in the last few weeks, Pierre Desir, Rashad Robinson. So they both can play a little man-to-man, and they're good corners. So we'll see what we're going to do.
Made some significant
Excuse me?
The Rams made some significant personnel changes from last year. How much more of a dangerous team do you find them having played them a year ago?
Well, I guess the only really one was Matt. That's pretty dangerous. I don't really see a bunch of other guys, but they're a good football team.
but you said the noise you guys didn't handle well. Was it that much louder than you guys anticipated?
Oh, no, we knew it was going to be loud, but you still, if you're a wide receiver, there's never an excuse to be offsides. And now if you're up there audibly and a tackle's playing tight end, he should be holding on to somebody to make sure he doesn't jump offside. So, but we'll correct those errors. Yeah, they're easy to correct.
It looked like Gio took a shot to his knee on the last touchdown there. Is he okay?
He looks like he's fine, yeah. We'll see. He might swell on the plane, but that's the worst thing about these type of things is 6 hours or whatever, 5 hours on a plane, you're going to swell a little bit more than normal.
He got you on the sidelines as well. Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm tough shit.
You spend some time at TV12 next week.
No, I'll be right there at his office.
How's Gronk feeling?
His X-rays came out negative, so he's fine.
Was it ribs or what were you
Ribs,
able to
yeah.
okay.
I know you said you wanted to be more balanced on offense. It just seemed like the run game just wasn't there. I mean, were you guys just not able to get that going early?
No, I mean, Rojo ran really well, and especially in that one drive, But then when you get down, you got to go to the 2 minute and speed it up and throw it. So it wasn't a game where you could, hey, let's stay in the running game for a while.
You guys have won 10 in a row, right? We don't count last year, but that's a fact. And so you have had this experience. How do you think that they will bounce back? Make sure it's just not
our locker room they know right now we didn't play up to our ability. When we play up to our ability, we're a better football team than this one. And we'll make sure that we make the corrections. Everybody's eyes and ears will be open to the coaching, and our guys do a great job of that. So it's no different winning than losing. You go, man, you correct it. There's a lot of mistakes. There's a lot of good things, too. And you march on to the next one.
Now you have another quality opponent waiting in the wings with the Patriots. Can you talk about the challenges of having to, go from west to east and having to...
Yeah, when we knew when we got the schedule, this was going to be a tough 2 weeks in a row. But it is what it is. It's a great place to go play, and it obviously will have a ton of attention.